All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another map callouts video. This one is going to be a little bit weird because we're not going to do every single callout known to man, but we're going to go over the most important ones. We are here on Canals this time. One of the most important maps to know your callouts for. So again, if you cut this map in half down the middle, it may not look symmetrical, but you do have a long and a short for each side. A site looks a little bit weird when you talk about short and long, but B site has the more precise ones, I could say. So we're going to jump right into it. We are on the defensive side, so we are going to go from that angle. We'll start with the B site, since this one is a little bit more important with the callouts and things like that. So this is your long. This section right here is your long. Means that this section is your short. This big 4 stack of containers right here, we call this big blue. We call this low plat. You can also call this water. You'll know what they're talking about. I call this just smashed, or MP. You can call it MP. This right here is big blue. This is propane or gas. Either one works. People can kind of figure that out. This is site, obviously. I forgot what people call this, but it might be L box, but you could just say site. This is mid cut or your connector right here. You have crates. When you come into long over here, someone is up top right here. You can call this orange. You'll generally know that they're up there. We go to mid. Mid has some pretty standard callouts, considering this whole section is mid. Call this mid. I'll also call it warehouse if you'd like. This is mid cut or connector right here to the A site. This is site. That is orange. That is green. This is double. This is your short. This is your long. I call this shelves just because there's a shelf here. And you can figure out that when you say shelves, there's someone right there. And then this is kitchen. I call this kitchen. You can also call it cafe, call it lunch. Any of the sort will work out. And that's pretty much it for Canals. It's the basic callouts you need to know. Other than that, if they're all the way back in their spawn, or you're back in this spawn, either spawn, I mean, you can say boxes, you can say spawn. You can just make stuff up at that point because you pretty much know. This call out right here is crane. So if anyone's in this area right here, this is crane. And we call this low. And this tunnel right here is orange, big orange. I just call it big orange because I don't call it orange because I call this orange. You can also call that barrier. And you can call that orange. You can call that orange. And you can call this connector or tunnel. Things like that. So it's pretty simple, pretty basic. As long as you know what short, long, mid connectors are, you should be good to go. But that's pretty much it for Canals. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at realBluTV, and keep grinding, everyone.